Good evening, everybody. Happy Halloween. I hope everybody had a good Thursdays, had a good Halloween. East Coast, it's wrapping up, so I decided I'd go ahead and start streaming. I know other parts of the country probably still going strong with all the trick-or-treaters and things like that, but I can't wait for everybody to be done. You can watch it on replay if you all want to see it. But the weather for me here, a little too warm for Halloween. I mean, there's something wrong when you're trick-or-treating in shorts and a short sleeve shirt and you're still hot. So yeah, much prefer trick-or-treating when it's cold, but we had the house all ready to go. We had a bunch of kids come by, so it was fun. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. We've got downtime. I don't think, I've got to check. There we go. There's my Battleground Blitz information on this one. It hadn't shown up for the longest time, and not missing a whole lot. 1,000 and 2,000 shards. Blah. I was actually hoping to finish a little higher at 5,000. So at 5,000 points, there was 82,000 people that ground out 5,000 points. Grinded out? Ground out? One of those. That's a lot of people. It's a lot more than I figured would hit 5,000 points. So, shards are shards. I'm not going to complain. Plan for tonight, though. Act 9.1. We've got the 9.2 beta coming out, so I figured I might as well try and do 9.1 on this account. You can see I've started it. Not gotten real far. Oh, I didn't even realize I hadn't done completion. So maybe we'll do completion tonight. I thought I'd already completed 9.1. What's the rewards for completion? That's a 7-star. A lot of rank up materials, a lot of gold. We may just do completion. I thought I'd forgotten I hadn't completed all of it. Well, let's jump in and complete. Hey, contestant number 3, how's it going? And the other black man. I think I said hi in my head to you when I saw you jump in here. Don't know if I said it out loud. Just know that I thought it. What we may do is just take the paths with gold. So I may take the 3 paths that have gold, because that's one of my biggest obstacles right now is gold on this account. So we may do that. What else is there? Tier 4, Titan shards. What's at the end of the Titan shard path? Because I know it's not 2 things of Titan shards. Units. What's at the end of the tier 4? 7-star shards. How close am I to a 7-star? Before we get going in here, let's check and see. I don't think I'm anywhere close because I thought I went big screen here. Oh, I did go big screen. It's just not big on my side anymore. I will. I buy gold and ISO for this account every week. There we go. I can see it big. So 6,200 there. Yeah, too far away to worry about. We're going to go the gold paths if we have somebody that can do it. Makes that an easy decision on these 3. So yeah, I buy the gold crystals. I buy the ISO crystals. It's pretty much all in this account that I buy. It's kind of a bummer, because then all my other stuff expires while I'm waiting for the gold and the ISO, and then when I'm waiting for all the catalysts, my ISO starts to expire. It's a never-ending saga on this. So you know what I'm going to do? I think I'll keep an eye on chat, but I'm going to look at this big because it makes it easy. Tech attackers under the effect of an armor up buff will power drain. Shock debuffs and passive deal 90% more damage to the defender and they take 90% less. Okay, so I need shocks and tech with armor up. Okay. I know special 1 there will provide a shock. Ironheart can't shock. Ultron can't. Shocker can, but yeah, Hulkbuster I don't think I have. At least not ranked up. Penny will put shocks on, right? On her special 2. I don't know if her shield and all that counts as an armor up. We may just have to do double Warlock. I know Penny provides shocks, but I don't know if I just want to wait for special 2s. No, it's Incinerate that she provides. Okay. We may just have to Warlock special 1 spam this. Guardian. Guardian does shock. IMIW would, but he's not ranked up. Hulkbuster's not ranked up. You can see him sitting down there. I'm waiting for hopefully the 7-star. So yeah, we'll go that way. We'll bring a couple for the boss. This is kind of where I got to last time I was running this. It's really hard for me to come up with some counters because I don't have everything ranked up. I kind of rank up as needed. Let's go here. What do we have on the boss? Arc Overload. Dethroned and Buffless. Knocking down Defender with a Mystic Champ. Inflicts a passive Neutralize. Right back at it. Dazed and Confused. Death Strike Ferocity. That's a possibility there. Ebb and Flow Intercept. You know, we may do this one. Get the Intercept out of the way. Doing the middle path down below. Might just do the middle path here. Yeah, we'll just take the middle path. Let's bring in 2 Science Champions that can probably handle it. We'll go with the big Titania. And let's bring in Silk. They're not going to be used on the path. You know what? No, we'll bring in Scorpion because I could even use him on the path. He won't armor. He won't power drain, but he'll have the shocks that he can use. Yep, that's, you know, on an account that you don't get to play very often. That is the life of MCOC. It has gotten so expensive to rank up champions that, you know, it gets to be an issue very quickly. All right, well, at least we have a champion that is Cold Snap immune. So let's go ahead and just try this. I'm not going to boost, I don't think. Hopefully I can fight well enough that I don't need to. If they want to actually, you know, let me hit them. The problem with Mr. Warlock here is his shock. Well, that shock stays a little bit longer than I thought it did. Yeah, Warlock will work perfectly fine. Oops, I forgot about the reverse controls. I'm glad I blocked that. He will work fine. It'll just be a little bit slower. But at least this guy is ranked up. Hey, AB, how's it going? Darian's not on here yet. He may still be doing the trick-or-treat thing. Not himself personally, but dealing with trick-or-treaters at his house. Oh, I sat there and said reverse controls on specials, and I completely forgot. That's fine. You need to power drain quicker, Warlock, so I don't have to worry about it. That's the problem with some of these paths. They don't have willpower, so you don't get the healing, and I missed a parry. So we may have to pop some crystals to get some heals. I'm not opposed to that. I think the other warlock is ranked up. He's at least rank 3. Yeah, so we'll. Let me try Guardian and see how he does. It should be fine. Oh yeah, Guardian will be fine too. Guardian's going to be more than fine. That red damage is still there. And then we'll put a shock on right here. Guardian will work just fine. May fight some of these slower. The one that I'm worried about the most is that stupid yellow jacket. Since his buff, the fights that go on long, and he does the meltdown. I don't like that. I think we'll fight this guy a little slower. Try to power drain him as much as possible so we don't have to deal with specials too often. And then we'll just block the specials that he does throw. I said that, and then I just go crazy and don't parry at all. Did not want to throw that, but it may work out okay. Nope, it didn't. Wanted to throw a special 1 there. But at least the red damage still is there and works very, very well. Really? You had to do that at 1%, huh? You couldn't just let me parry you. Just wouldn't do it. So I'm hoping I can use, I've got 3 rank 3s on this account now. So I'm hoping I get to use those on some of these paths. I know I get to use, I've got 2 ranked up Lady Death Strikes for the boss. I think we're going to try here just to kind of see what we can do with Scorpion. Not expecting this to go well. I'm expecting them to get to a special 3. But I just want to see what happens. This is a fight that I really don't care too much for. And I do want him throwing special 2s. That's why I pushed him right there. Oops. And then I forgot completely about the reverse controls. So let's see. Well, we're not going to get any healing. And I'm not going as fast as I'd hoped it would. But it's actually, honestly, it's going about like I thought it would. How about that? And now he's in the meltdown mode, and I'm just going to melt down. Yep. Screen froze. Ooh, it did. Interesting. I see that on my stream. On my end, it's up to date. Let me refresh here and see what I can do. There we go. Is it back? Refresh your screens if it froze. I think I know why. Okay. Yeah, we may have to use a revive or two here. That meltdown melted me. Hey, Kurt Bros. Flip over to the horizontal. Sorry, they should be labeled vertical for the vertical stream. So how was trick-or-treating, Kurt Bros? My grandson, I think, is still out there somewhere. He is 13, though, so, you know, it's not like I left him like a small child along the road. Okay, we're going to try to stay away. I really don't know enough about this dude now with his meltdown. Okay, so it's gone already. Okay. So it doesn't last too long. Kind of like the infestation from Kindred. Just kind of have to stay away for a little bit. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have let Scorpion melt, but you know what? Oof. That was bad. Luckily, my buddy has a small bus for tailgating. Oh, that always good to trick or treat. So we can have adult. A good way to trick or treat. I don't drink adult beverages, but I know people who do. Yep, that is my house that I posted pictures of. Oh, stupid inverse controls. No injuries. Yep. I agree. No injuries is always a good success. Okay, let's use the other warlock. And actually pay attention now. I'd like these two that I've got left to kind of stay alive. Let's see if we can keep them below a bar. Okay, he's getting close to meltdown. Maybe we can finish him off before he melts down. There we go. We are through it. you know, when I read that, I read small bus as short bus, which has a different connotation if you're old like me. And not a best connotation in the world, but you know, just saying. um, what do we have for heals that I don't have to go open up yet? We'll drop a couple there. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got a golf cart. So we took my grandson, my niece, and some of their friends out around the neighborhood in it. It's called, my grandson dressed as a pickle. That was his Halloween costume, was a pickle. I saw him and I said, "Hey, that's Super Dirty Pickle." Of course, he has no idea who that is. And if you're in a bunch of streams, you know who Super Dirty Pickle is. You know. And we've got, I typically just have my dog. My daughter brought her dog, and we're kind of dog sitting for a lady. Why can't I parry you? There we go. So I've got 3 dogs running around my house now, and they're all big. So ours is a Border Collie German Shepherd mix. The dog we are sitting for is a Husky. And then my daughter's dog is some kind of hound dog, kind of mutt, mixed breed. So I've got a house full of dogs if you hear dogs barking and fighting. All right, so is it just Domino left on the path? Just Domino left. Wow, we may make this through without having to revive. Knock on the... I guess my desk is wood. Guardian should be good for Domino. He is one of my favorite Domino counters, so we should do okay. We're still going to go a little easy, and we're going to try to keep power draining as much as we can. And that's kind of what I was hoping for there, for that shock that just lasts forever. And I'm glad for the auto block, because I forgot about the reverse controls again. Let's see if that finishes her off. That should. Oh, not quite. Not bad. Not a bad path. All right, who are we going to swap out here? We're going to bring in one more champ for the boss. We're going to... Oh, you know what? I killed off one of my champs I was going to use for the boss. That's fine. We don't need Scorpion for her. We're going to go Claire. And I'm going to bring in... I wish I had a Luke Cage. That's who I really want to use. But we're going to bring in the big... We're going to bring in the big guns. We'll bring in Hulk to go with Titania, and we'll let them pound it out. Do need to change the stream title from Exploration to Completion. Okay, so what are the nodes here? I guess I have to read them here. Aggression, Regen, Invigorated, Fury, Ebb and Flow, Intercept. One too many hits. When the defender gains a bar of power, the attacker is inflicted with a power sting. So I just got to watch for power stings. Performance Anxiety. After I use a special attack, causing glancing. Okay. And then Footloose. Oh, my grandson and his friends are back. I can hear them now. Let's go here first. Let's go Hulk. And I'm watching the Jets game out of the corner of my eye, and they just had a bonehead drop the ball going in for a touchdown. Oh, and I forgot about Footloose. See, that's why I go in. Probably should have brought some, you know who I should have brought? Who would have been perfect for this? Would have been Silk. All right, let's get some healing though. Okay, that'll give me some healing. That won't help. Okay, this is not going well at all. That aggression regen is just too much. I may have made a mistake here. I may have made a mistake. She comes at me with that light attack so quick. We may have made a mistake. Mistakes were definitely made. Interesting. The Power Sting icon was not there, but I just got Power Sting damage. I needed somebody with a heal block. So we may have to resurrect Warlock. Warlock would actually be really good. You know what? I'm just going to take the sting damage. Warlock would be very, very good for this. And I took the big one out, didn't I? Well, let's see what we can do with Titania. Warlock would have been really, really good for this. So we may have to go with the 6-star. Because I'm getting nowhere fast. I mean, 3 champions in, she's still at 97%. That's how fast it's going. And this is doing nothing because I mean, Well, we may be redoing a path. We're going to try one time here. And I don't have a lot of revives, so... let's drop some of those in here. Didn't think the regression regeneration was going to be that big of a deal. But it's turned into that big of a deal. All right. I should have brought in, that's who it should have been. Should have just brought in Void. Could have sat back and watched her kill herself. He would have made this super quick. Why wasn't I thinking? Can I go back and redo the node selection? And I'm not getting any intercepts in. At least the infection's keeping her from healing. Okay. Well, I'm just going to have to keep reviving him, I think. We may have to throw a boost on. Because anybody else, she's just going to heal up. This stinks. I've got units. I've got some 4-hour crystals. We'll get through it. And I just revived the wrong stupid champ. Erg. It's one of those days. Okay, let's go there. I think we've got some boosts that we can use. Yeah, we're going to 30% it up. We're gonna go almost full war boost. Maybe we'll go do our war fights as well. Now that I'm boosted up. And I gotta watch the stupid power stings. That killed me last time. How did she purify that? Oh, the intercept wore off. I don't like this background with the infection. Having a hard time seeing her through the infections. Void would have been so nice here. And I just died. Not quite. And I think I just killed myself with a power sting. Yep. Going swimmingly, my friends. Didn't think Claire was going to be this tough. Okay, well, let's revive him again. I don't want to go in with Hulk, because it's going to do nothing for me but let her heal up. I could go in with Scorpion and Poisons, and maybe that would work. If only I had thought. I needed to think long enough to bring in Void. Anytime you see Aggression Regeneration, Mystic Champion, thoughts should go right to Void. You know what? I don't care. I'm taking the power sting. I need to start doing some damage. Holy moly, what was that combo? That was an interesting sequence. I can't believe she's only down to 50%. I feel like I've been doing this fight for 3 days. Really? I didn't get a heal. Oh, the stupid. This would be a lot better if my 7-star was in here and not this stupid 6-star rank 3. Or if a robot could heal from willpower. That would be awesome. Of course, the protection came back right as soon as I hit, but that was a better run. All right, maybe one more. Probably 2. I say maybe 1. It's going to be 2. And then we'll go open up some of the 4-hour crystals, get some more heals, and pay more attention to boss fights on the last 2 sections. I know the boss on the last one. Trying to keep the healing down to a minimum. Okay, now healing's not an issue. Okay, now we're going to try There we go. I like it when I can get the special off and not have the 10 million things that usually interfere with a special on this path. I mean, her power should be draining so much because of Warlock's Awakened ability and that heal. She should never be gaining power. Oh, of course. Got the infection in there just in time. Problem is right now, I had her in a bad spot. And she's healing because there's no infection on there. I don't think I've got a power sting. Hey, 1-2, how's it going? I hope you had a good Halloween as well. This path is throwing me a bunch of tricks because I did not pay attention close enough. Like I said, it was going to be 2. We're going to, since I'm low on revives, we'll do this. Hey, Seb, how's it going? Hope you had a good Halloween. All right. 130,000 health left on her. Maybe we can do it this life. And yes, for those just joining in, I've already realized I could have used Void on this path, on this boss, and not had the issues I'm having. Oh, I thought I had that dex. I may need one more if I'm not careful. Ah, Power Sting was still there. Went too early. That one I did myself. That one I saw it. Knew it the second I did it. New Demon Slayer season was released today and already finished it. 6-ish hours. I'm assuming that is an anime. I'm not a big anime person. Myself, but I have seen it. Okay, let's not screw up. Would you quit throwing specials? That would help. You know what? I'm going to throw this, and hopefully, been waiting so long for the new series, and now got to wait. It's kind of like me and mcoc. You wait and you wait and you wait for new content. New content comes out, you finish it the first day, and then you have nothing to do for a while. Okay, that was ugly, but you know what? We got $1 million gold out of it. And some ISO. All right, let's go open some 4-hour crystals. Let's go do some war fights real quick. So the next couple of war videos, posted one today. The next couple won't have free-to-play wars on it, or mini account wars, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so we need science, anything. Ooh. Okay, if they haven't banned... Okay, I know who I can use there. So what I need is a science champion. I need to use Odin and Ironheart. I can actually use Ironheart for 2 fights. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, Ironheart's not banned, so we're bringing in Ironheart. We're going to bring in Odin. Make sure we turn on the right tag there. Who do we want for Piggy? I guess we go Kate. Do we want to do Kate? Do we want to do Cheel? Let's do Cheel. You get some live war action in here and amongst all this stuff too. Since I boosted, might as well take care of at least my path fights. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to use Ironheart for this. We're going to turn her into Rupture mode. This may get a little dicey. Just because of that, and I've got an invuln expiring. Let's do that. Let's go here, and let's go. I never know when that guy's going unstoppable like that. But we should finish him here. Nope. Unstoppable again. And I don't know if I'll get him. Yep, and his burst just took me for a chunk. I hate that guy. I probably should read his kit at some point and actually figure out when he goes unstoppable and what causes it, but why read? Reading's, complicated. Good night. Yeah, I kind of know how to use him on attack a little bit. I know when he gets close to 100 of his spell thingy, you're supposed to knock him down with a heavy and stuff like that, but I have no clue what triggers the rest of it. Let's have some fun. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, I guess I can't. Medium heavy. Oh, that could be it. That could be it, Seb. It could be buff expiration. I probably should counter that special one with a heavy. Ah, the heck with you. You know, you don't want to throw the special. You don't have to. I just need her for this one fight. May need her for a mini or something later. That could be sad, but you know, I think that may be what it is. I know it's something with buff expiration, so. All right, now we've got to heal up a little bit. But we're going to drop all these lovely things right here. I'm still going to take shock damage. I'm still going to take a little bit of, a little bit of shock damage. I'm going to take some crit fail damage. Oops, wrong one. Here, the other thing, we're going to have to use another. Wasn't planning these out too well. Need to use that in case she gets to a special 3. All right. All right, now we back away. Oh, thank you for throwing a special 2 right away. And nice and easy. When Wong has a blue spell and a buff is gained, he gains an unstoppable. Okay. Like I'm going to remember that. Can I take anybody else? Not really. Okay. Let's go. Let's get back into the act. No decks, 1 blue. Well. I'm impressed with myself. I know what to do when Enchantress has her spells up. I'd love 1 revive. Never mind. I'm not opening anymore. We'll leave 17. I can buy revives. I've got units. I've got unit man in my back pocket. All right. Let's hope we can find a better, or we do a little bit better selecting a path here. We're going to do the gold path, whichever one that is. That is this one here. And break out your magnifying glass. Science champions. Defender takes 100% less damage while they have less than 3 debuffs. Okay, debuff champions. When a defender's knocked down by a heavy or special attack, they become debuff immune. So we don't knock them down. That's easy enough. When the defender activates a special attack, the attacker is inflicted with a heal block and an armor. Okay, I don't care about that. Aggressive, that's fine. When the attacker performs an intercept, they gain a precision. Okay. Science champions, lots of debuff. How often do I log into it? Usually, maybe every day. I run AQ and AW on it. It's roughly it. It's about all I have time for. Okay, Science champions with lots of debuffs. We can do him. We can do him. We can do Titania. We got Titania. We can do Scorpion. And we can do Silk. We're just going all science. Don't know who the boss is going to be, what we're going to do. I guess we probably should look at that and think through it. I remember him being a pain in the butt. You know, we may take him. Let's go ahead and go to team select. I think, if I remember correctly, Kingpin did okay for him. Piggy cooks. Okay. If Piggy cooks, he's only ranked 4 on this account. We'll do a little swapping around here. If I remember correctly, for this boss, Kingpin worked. And let's bring Piggy instead of, well, Morbius is rank 2. Let's bring Piggy instead of Silk. Well, we'll try him. Silk's rank 4, Piggy's rank 4. We'll go, you know, one of the rank 4s. May not use either one very much. If they can bleed, I think Morbius is going to be who I use. But let's, you know, we'll actually start with a pig. Well, that didn't work. And I'm not getting very many poppers up there. Now we're getting some poppers going. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do Pig. Hopefully I can get Pig to live through this fight. What I may do is, if he drops all the debuffs and doesn't have any on there, I may throw a special 3. I know he'll be debuff immune for... Would you quit evading on your own? That messes me up. About to say, with 14 poppers, he incoming. Uh-oh. Lee Boyce is around. Happy Halloween, sir. Yeah, I don't know. At rank 4, Piggy can do okay there. Not going to be my favorite. I need somebody that can apply more debuffs quickly. So, let's try Titania here. I think she can stack the debuffs, especially with a special 3. Well, actually, that's going to provide a block. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Hey, Mr. Legacy in the Halloween raid. Welcome to Legacy and the Legacy Raiders. Hope everybody had a great Halloween. We are trying to do some Act 9.1 on the mini account. I will look at chat here in a minute. She's not great for this path. I just don't like this whole thing. I can't knock them down. So, Lags, how did your stream go? I know you were doing some testing. What'd you find out? Oh, Lee. Lee with the 5 gifted. I guess it is Halloween after all, and I get some treats. Trying to stay fairly aggressive. Sorry, you're going to hear some dings. I don't have my volume turned down on my other speakers. And since I'm doing the dual stream thingy, it's coming through two speakers at once, basically, on my monitoring side over here. Believe it or not, I think Morbius is probably going to be my fastest one for this. Good gosh, Lee, that thing just keeps going. The gift that keeps on giving. I may try a special 3 here just to see what it does. Just to see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Goes debuff immune and doesn't really work. So, yeah, she's not going to be... I can just kind of continue to brute force my way through it. So I think Silk and Void probably were the ones that I could have used that would be the quickest. This isn't bad, it's just slow. Would be maybe a little quicker if she's awakened and I could get double debuffs from time to time and stuff like that, but okay, so we don't use her again unless we have to. So Piggy was faster, just took more damage. But this is the kind of fight that I like. I can stay aggressive, I can keep hitting. There we go. Let me get caught up on chat. Hey Edison, let's see, just tested Jack and Scream, both are cool. I've got Jack, I don't have Scream. I'd love to get a hold of Scream. Flame passives, prevent bleed. Okay, I'll have to read down through that later. So a lot on Guardian. Oh, congrats, Lee, on the 7-star jugs. Speaking of which, since we have a few people in here, I may hop over to the main. I've got the Battlegrounds rewards over there. Slightly better than what I got on this account. Who are we going to try here? He can bleed. Let's go this way. Seven-star jugs is pretty darn nice. Now this won't be the greatest because you can't really use them to do a lot of what you want Morbius to do, but he can stack bleeds on all day long. And they've got a decent duration. Can't believe I got hit there by... Come on, Diablo. Thank you for throwing a special. I'd love to be able to launch a big old special too. Actually, I may be able to. Because it doesn't go debuff immune until after the special. Man, that poison on me is lasting forever. I may die to that one poison. He got me with 2 mediums. And how did he purify all my bleeds? Yeah, I'm going to die to that one poison. You know what? No, we're not. What we're going to try and do, we're going to try and stack up. Hey, Coraxis, how's it going, man? Yeah, I can't believe I got a double medium. He happened to get lucky and get the poison off on me. And that one poison was going to last the entire fight and kill me. My poisons don't last that long when I put them on with Diablo. Let's see what this does. Nope. The immunity kicks in before. That's... boo. Let's try it again. Okay, well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I just got unlucky that last time. Yeah, see, sometimes one time it worked well and got a 20k hit. The other time he went debuff immune before the special 2 hit. I love consistency. Let's try it again. Yeah, that hit's doing 0. So it works if I don't have the 10 and the... if I have below 10 bleeds, I think it would work and I'd get damage on the second hit for whatever reason. But as soon as I get the Petrify up there, it no longer wants to give me any damage on the special 2. That's fine. That's fine. We can play around it. Okay. Hey, Chaos, let's see. When you have over 10 bleeds, the second hit consumes all of them for a big crit, so it doesn't work. Yeah, I would still like it to work. Because he goes debuff immune on knockdown. It's not on... Right? Isn't that what they say? When the defender is knocked down, he is not... I'm hitting him to knock him down on that second hit. So they should still be there, and it should still work. Just my feeling on it. Thoughts on the November champs? Well, ask me tomorrow. Oh, that's true, but you need 3 buffs to do damage. Makes sense, Cal. Thank you. See? Somebody knows. Don't ask me. Let's try a little Scorpion here and see what happens. I like who the champions are. I know nothing about their kits yet. They have not let us know anything as of yet. We'll find out tomorrow, the basic kits. Well, at least this is going a little bit quicker. Well, if he wants to throw specials, it's going quicker. Yeah, I like the looks of what's her name, the forearm chick. The animations and all look good that they've released, and apparently one of them is going to be a sinister counter. Or a serpent counter. Kind of like his extra power gain. It's helping him throw specials more. Spiral. Thank you, Edison. Hey, speaking of our friend, Titania doesn't gain buffs. Spiral is Longshot's love interest. Oh. Cool. Maybe there'll be a good synergy there. Can I do this? Nope, they go debuff immune when you do that. Well, then I'm just going to try to time my invulnerabilities around his stupid spells. Don't throw a heavy. Okay, I didn't like using her anyway. Dazzler also has a history with Longshot, I'm pretty sure. Didn't like her anyway. We're gonna go Scorpion. And we're just probably gonna eat the spell damage. We may play around it, I don't know. I do need you to throw a special, though. You're... Why are you being so... The heck with you? Why are you being so passive, man? He must have his blue spell up. He does. Well, I can heavy here. See, I learned something. You guys taught me something about Wong. If I hadn't have just fought him in war, I would not have known. Okay, he's at 62. Okay, 80. Nope, we'll knock you down here. Got to rebuild up the poisons. There we go. Now throw a special. Only downside to this is I can't use the taunt to force specials. The taunt from a special one, that is. Okay, he's at 60. $82. I think we'll throw a striker, and then we'll throw a heavy, and reset that again. And time to rebuild back up the poisons. Oh, did not pay for that with my life, which is good. Got close. If he did not decide to throw that special and decided to hit me 5 times, that was probably it for the kid. All right, he should throw one more special, and we should. Oh, really? There we go. Long shot gave 4 extra arms to Spiral, but long shot could give himself an extra. That's what he used. He used his finger to form the extra arms. All right. I think we'll try Morbius here. Because I can get the Petrify up, which may make him a little bit easier. But it's going to be a long fight regardless. Doom is just a tanky little boy. And poor Morbius's bleeds don't do much. Other than put the Petrify on there, which is nice to have. Because then I can afford to mess up on a Dex or something like that from his special one. Like that. And not have to punish too much, or be punished too much for it. Of course, the chip damage is starting to add up. That's right. If I die, I die. Probably could have used Piggy here. I'll read chat here in a minute. Unfortunately, with Doom, I do have to pay a little bit of attention. Holy crud, I just have him down to 50% in 175 hits. All right, let's see if we can get away from him. Yeah, without being able to throw specials. These fights take forever. But I did want the Petrify, so I did choose probably the slowest of my champions. Outside of maybe Titania. She would have been slower. Anybody get any good openings from the Battlegrounds rewards? Oh, that was way early. Hey, Jay Will, how's it going, man? I'll read the chat, like I said, in just a second. Almost have him down. I'm starting to lose a little focus. It's my biggest issue with kind of Abyss and any long-form content like this. I lose focus in the fights. Going well. It was a good Halloween. Got a lot of exercise in, and I've been good. I have not had one piece of candy yet. Holy moly, that was long. Holy moly. Well, Seb, I wish I had read that before. All right, who else are we going to bring in for Mr. Sandy? Who else is good for him? I know Kingpin was good. I could bring in, I could do Kate. Kate would work. He's not cold snap immune, is he? Hey, AB on the other stream? Let's see, where's Sandy here so I can see what his immunities are. I know it's bleed, poison, and shock. I think I may do Sandy, or Kate. One of the few rank 5s. I do Mole Man, but he's not ranked up. I'm not doing a rank 3 on a boss again. So we'll do Kate and we'll do Kingpin. I think both of those will work. We'll find out real soon if they will or not. Guys, you're crossing the streams. Don't cross the streams. Whenever a champion activates a special attack, any dormant charges on them are removed, and the charges are then on the opponent. Okay, so they kind of bounce back and forth. Start of the fight, attacker's block deficiency. Okay, that's fine, and hopefully don't have to block very much. Defender finishes a special attack. They gain debuff immunity passive. Reduced by 2 seconds for each debuff that was active. Okay. Well, Kate may not be great, but we'll find out. Hey, Ovitz. Who should I R2? Can do two. All unduped. Prowler, White Tiger, Cheoth, Guardian, or Howard the Duck. Throw out Howard the Duck. I know he's good. Not my favorite. I would say, me personally, unduped, Prowler, and Cheoth. That would be my personal ones. Guardian is very, very good. If you said Guardian duped, he would have been number one. I'm going to actually push him to a special 2, although I don't want to. Forgot about the debuff immune there. And I got to pay more attention to for the perfect releases. I did not realize he went unstoppable. All right, let's knock him back. Okay. Oh yeah, Kate works perfectly fine. Where does Kate not work perfectly fine? Come on, honestly. There we go. Prowler's awesome. He does take a bit of getting used to and does get better when duped and sick. Yeah. So I've got my Prowler. He is rank 2. I just don't ever play him. Alrighty. And we're moving on to the boss. Or the final section, final chapter, the final whatever they're called. We're going to have to figure out a path here, grab some champions. We're going this path right here. So, where can I read this clearly? I guess we'll just do it here. Critical eye, whenever the attacker lands a critical hit on the defender gains an unblockable charge, making their next attack passively unblockable. Unblockable charges are consumed whenever the attacker... You know, I could use 6% less damage when they have no debuffs applied to them. Bleed vulnerability. Okay. Say no more. We need bleed champions. We can do that. Bleed champions. And we need to bring in Lady Deathstrike as well. So here, I wonder, does Bullseye's bleeds count for that, for the bleed vulnerability? Kate doesn't work in crit me. Well, she kind of does. The Cold Snap doesn't. She does. Okay, don't think so. I didn't think so either, but I figured I'd ask. I'm trying to think who else I have that has easy access to bleeds. Cheoth. Okay, and then we'll bring in Lady Deathstrike for the boss. Actually, you know who we're going to bring in? We'll switch into Lady Deathstrike, but I want to try this. Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be a bleed champ, but you know what? If they're going to give me bleed vulnerability, I'm going to use a bleed champ. You can bet your behind on that. And I know I can probably be countering some of this countering like her specials and her heavy with my heavy, but I'm going to play it safe. Like right there. Yeah, I could get the precision passes too with the intercepts, but I'd much prefer to get through this without dying. I had a perfect example, and I probably will point it out in a couple of my war videos coming up. When I have to intercept, I suck. I cannot intercept to save my life. When I don't have to intercept and I can just kind of play normal, I can intercept. So when I don't have to intercept, we'll try a couple. See. Oopsie, mistake was made. Oh, come on, quit throwing that. Oh, and I can, you know what? I can throw specials here, so. I just don't want her throwing special ones. I can evade her special one when I'm close to it or when I'm far away. You get me an intermediate, and there's no way I'm going to evade that. Like that. Yeah, that may be a little bit. I'm trying to keep Chi healthy for Void, so I'll use some of my other champs. Void is the kind of the big bad of this path for me. I won't have to worry too much about his debuffs. Of course, I might as well just be fighting this guy completely unblockable. As much as I'm going to crit. Ah. Well, that was good. Once again, until it wasn't. And I missed it twice in a row. We got it. We got it. It's okay. All right, Scarlet Witch. We'll use up Morbius here. Don't think I'll survive with Morbius, but depends on how she wants to play. Yeah, the Petrify's hurting a little bit, or the Tranquilizer's hurting a little bit. Been keeping some of the bleeds down, but this guy applies so many. And gets some decent crits on that glide. Well, you know, even without a lot of bleeds on there, that's... I got to talking. I got to talking and stopped paying attention. The curse of streaming. You get talking and you quit paying attention. Okay, here is going to be Nick Fury. I hate Venom Special 2. Gotta hope he wants to throw Special 1s. And his reach is unreal. Should have brought somebody that didn't crit. Because that is unreal. You cannot get away from it. Well, we're going to beta Special 2. I mean, that reach is just... All right, we wanted to be in... And I just mess everything up. Okay, well, we're going to take a couple people at this one, it looks like. Good gosh. Okay, I can't hit him. Will this purify the Tranquilize? Oh, wasn't paying attention there to the Unstoppable. And... We're going to keep Shield healthy. We'll revive somebody for this. Which is probably dumb to do. Ah, no. And that unblockable is not the node unblockable. Okay. Didn't have to revive for it. Alright, now we can use Chi Health here on Void, and hopefully not screw it up now that we left her healthy for it. Alright. Let's not screw it up. And then we're going to open up some crystals. Ah. I like when you throw a heavy. That's 3 hits. Now, you know what? There we go. We're going to bring in Lady Deathstrike. I don't exactly remember the fight 100%. I kind of remember it. I know I've got a heavy counter. I've got to kind of heavy counter her specials. I got a special intercept her heavy. Is that right? I thought I had a 7-star Lady Deathstrike. Maybe I don't. So it's really just debuff champions in general, right? "10 years old today." Well, tell the guy happy birthday. I really thought I had a 7-star. Maybe it's just on my other account that I've got it. Yeah, it must be just the other account. What is she, 6'4"? You know, that should be good enough. Is she Incinerate immune? I can't remember. I don't think so. Stun, Bleed, Heal Block, Petrify, Spectre. Okay. We're going to go in and we're just going to have some fun for a little bit. We may take this may take a revive or two, even with Lady Deathstrike, because I don't remember the fight. Okay, I remember that. Can do. Would like you to throw a special. Lady Deathstrike is better for this, but this is at least letting me get used to the fight again. Ah, walked right into it. That was interesting. The striker animation, whoops, I didn't mean to throw that. The striker animation lasted through the phase. And here I can remove that. Oops. I can remove kind of the root or whatever that thing is called, the inexorable, by heavy countering. I remember that. Well, you know, decent. Wasn't sure how she was going to do it all. Oops. Missed that. Went too far back. You know what? I'm kind of pleased with that. Now we can use Lady Deathstrike here. We've got 2.5, 2 1/4 lives left. Okay. Enough of that. Maybe we restart? Nah. She's got a better reach on her heavy, that's for sure. Gosh, I'm walking right into that. Yeah, and if I had remembered it, I just kind of messed that up. You know what? We're just going to go in with Chi. We'll see what Chi ult does. Apparently, when you walk into her heavy attack after she hits you 5 times and you're not blocking, she doesn't do much. Who knew? Yeah, she's bleed immune too, so that doesn't help. That's right. Like I said, you know, we wanted to use Lady Deathstrike all along. Now if I remember her heavy animation, there we go. See, if I wait to the end of the heavy animation, it works much better. For whatever reason, I could not get out of the way of that. Like I said, this may take a couple revives, but I'll be okay with that. The payoff at the end is worth it. Just wanted some space there. I thought I had an opening in there and I didn't. Man. You know what do we have as far as a team? I've got one expiring. I thought maybe I had one expiring. No heals. That's fine. There's a single heal right here. Okay. Now we finish her off. Probably should reboost. Okay, that should do decent damage. Surprised it didn't throw her over to last life. One more time. Fine. I'm missing the spacing on that. Now we got it. Are there 7 phases? Oh, I hope not. Good gosh. What killed me there? I don't remember anything like that. Why did I start taking all that degen? Ah, okay. Is that what... The reactor expired and degen got me. Okay. Why do I've walked into that 75,000 times. And my last medium didn't take there, so yep, I'm going to die right here. For some reason, I don't remember it being quite this painful. So you know what we're going to do? Because I did it with a 7-star rank something. Let's boost up for this fight. Let's get her back up. And let's finish this off on this life. I did solo this once upon a time. Let's try this again. Okay, we're not going to wait around as long as I did the last time. That was better spacing there. That's way too far away. Too far away again? Nope. We got it. I need power. And I'm going to die. I don't remember that ever being an issue. Yeah, I do like the aggressive AI. I will say that. Maybe tone it down just a tad. God, why don't I've not learned yet. Okay. Okay, now we get to another life. If I can keep away from the corner a little bit and play this a little smarter. There we go. See, now we're playing a little smarter. Well, there, Santi, you know, it's amazing what you can do when you just kind of brute force things. You can brute force all sorts of things in this game and not have any clue what you're doing. I am living proof of that. I have done it more times than I care to think about. Special after special after special after special after special. That was special. All right, hopefully this is it. I've used enough items to get some stupid 7-star shards. I did it again. I was spamming that special button. This is just pathetic. Now I'm starting to be embarrassed. I'm not even going to heal up. I've got confidence. I've got faith. I'm probably being dumb. I'm only going to try to heavy counter when I see the inexorable. And I missed it twice in a row. So you know what? We can get out of it another way. We can just throw her far enough back. Now we got it. We'll push her back this way. Almost walked into that again. Almost walked into that heavy for the 10 millionth time. It's late for me, folks. This is later than I normally stay up. But there we go. 9.1 completion done. I know I put exploration on the thumbnail and all that. I'll have to change it later. But there we go. Lots of rank up materials. At least a 7-star that we can open. We got one more there. All right. Won't have enough Titan, but we do have enough 7-star. Let's go open up a 7-star. Man. Let's do exploration another night. And no, it's tempting. Don't have the units. I'd have to buy units. But that's tempting. I'm not going to do it though. Not on this account. Tempting. Now. Hey, we got a Dread Raid. Welcome to Wolf and the Dread Raiders. Just in time. The Relic Crystal. I do have a Relic Crystal. You're right. I do have a couple of them. Because I did get enough shards running the side quest for another one. So we're going to open up 2 6-star relics, which I do need on this account. Hey, Dread, how's it going? And we've got Reese Young just as a new subscriber. Welcome, Reese. I was just about to ask, and Kurt told me the stream was fire, so I was going to ask you how it went, and I guess I know. And there we go, a new 6-star relic. What'd you do tonight, Dredd? I've been streaming myself, so I didn't see. I don't know why I'm spinning these. I really don't care what the relic is as long as it's new. Don't really want to dupe 6-star. I need too many of them. I think that's new as well. The dupes are nice, but I need more relics on this account. I don't have nearly enough of them to cover like my Battlegrounds deck and all that. All right, now the fun stuff. Let's open this. We did get a 7-star last time I did an opening on this account. Arena grinding for Banquet? Yep. I thought about doing my arena grind tonight on stream, but then I was like, well, you know, I got some decent pulls from crystals I opened the other night, my Titans and all that. Time to see if I can put them to work. You know, I'm not complaining with a 5-star. That is ISO, which will be needed. I got a lot of Mystic ISO. I don't think I've got anything else that I can open up here. Not that it's going to be any fun to open up. Let me just pop that real quick. Oh, let's just see if this gives me anything decent. Nope. Okay, let's go open the 7-star. On this account, I need so many. I just want it to be somebody good that I can rank up. I've got some 7-stars that because of gold shortage, I'm not ever going to rank up. I want it to be somebody I can rank up. I don't really want it to be somebody I already have, necessarily. Hey, Seb, I don't blame you. I'm going to dip as well after the opening. It's 10:45 for me. All right, let's see what we get. I would love a Kushala. I saw her go by. I've seen her twice now. I said I wanted somebody good that I could rank up. I wanted somebody new. Yeah, good for the next BG meta. Underrated, I will agree with that. Good on path 9. Just not who I was looking for. But you know what? Kind of the cool thing here is the fact that I don't have her on the main account. So maybe I can use her over here. I do like different champions. So now, rethinking for this account, that may not be too bad. What do I have as tech set? Well, you know, I have, look at that, pennies side by side. It's like it was meant to be. I don't have that many tech 7-star. I have Shocker in there. I could take him up to rank 2. Or I could do Penny. I may just... It's level up, isn't it? It's still level up? Let's see what we can do here. We'll at least level her up. She's awakened now, so we'll at least level her up. we're out of tech ISO. We have no tier 3, we have no tier 4. Okay, we're going to have to use some Mystic tier 5, I think. You know what, well, let's just do it this way. All right, this is why you need to run event quest and things like that. This is why you have to run Event Quest and do Arena and things like that, so that you have ISO and gold. But there we go. So we at least got it ranked up. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to be back tomorrow sometime. Probably afternoon, Eastern Coast. Let's try that again. Tomorrow, East Coast afternoon. Something like that. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It is what it is. I'm tired. It's been a long, long day. I don't normally stay up this late. Let's see who's streaming now. We can take the 2 raids that came over from me, from Legacy. Thank you, Legacy and Legacy Raiders. And from Dread. Thank you, Dread and Dread Raiders. Let's go pay it forward and go to, I think Trip G is going. And there we go. We can do, well, you can spell my name right. We can do the Safe Posse Dread Raid. We'll pay the Dread Raiders forward, and I'll actually put it in there and spell it correctly. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, still not. There we are. There's an extra I. I don't care anymore. Go say hi to Trip. We'll see you guys later. Take care, all.